Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So let's take a look at where the server locations are in Call of Duty, because essentially you're going to need to know where they are so that you can connect to the closest server that you can find. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, it's because you have to fix your ping. You want to make sure that you have as low of a ping as possible so that you can enjoy your Call of Duty session. And if you're trying to get easy bot lobbies, well, this video is also for you because you will still need a VPN. Now, the way this works is a VPN will route your connection through a server so that it makes it look like you're coming from that server. So in this case, let's just say you're having ping issues or you just want to get into an easier lobby. Well, you need to basically connect at a time when players are not playing. So you want to connect to either a country that doesn't have as many players, or you can connect to a nearby country, which is probably the better thing to do so that you can maintain lower ping, and connect to the VPN server that is closest to your game server. So how does that work? By the way, I'll talk about these VPNs a little bit later, but essentially we've got Express, Nord, and Surfshark. They all work remarkably well for gaming, which is why I'm talking about them. They give you the low ping that you're looking for. They allow for streaming, torrenting, and they secure your device. They don't log activities. They are private. They keep you anonymous, and they won't sell your information. Now, if you're interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find full reviews in the description down below and links to pricing and discounts if you'd like to go straight there. Now, the way this works is all you need to do is download and install one of these VPNs. You're gonna need a good VPN for this. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a hard time, and the ping won't be as good, and it'll be inconsistent, and you might be disconnected. And yeah, you want to make sure you're going for a good VPN. You can get any of these VPNs using the links below to save some more money. Once you've gotten one of these, let's just go with Express as an example. So in this case, we can take a look here, and let's just say I'm in Italy. So Italy's right here. Let's just use NordVPN so that you can see it a little bit better. So Italy is right here. So all of this is Italy right here. So it means that we don't have any servers in Italy. This is just for the sake of the example, by the way. As you can tell, there are no gaming servers in Italy, but the closest one you could say is perhaps the German one. So the Frankfurt server right here. Could be the Frankfurt server. You could maybe experiment with Amsterdam. You can experiment with London, Paris, Madrid, and see which one kind of works for you best, right? These are all working Call of Duty servers for Modern Warfare 3 or Warzone 3. So let's just assume, again, you're in Italy, you want to connect to the closest server. In this case, it's the Frankfurt server. You can go to ExpressVPN locations. Here we have the Frankfurt. Actually, let's just go to all locations, Europe. And from there, we can go to Germany. And here we have a couple of Frankfurt locations. Maybe there was a number 2 at some point and it's under maintenance. But let's just go with Frankfurt 1 and I'll connect to it. As you can tell, once it's connected, I will just double check right here that I'm indeed connected to the right server, and I'm now in Germany. And that's basically it. Now that I'm connected to the German server, I know I'm connected to basically the location that is closest to the game server. So now I'll launch my Steam, and I'll also make sure that my download region, sometimes this matters with some games, sometimes it doesn't matter, but what I would recommend is always making sure that your download region matches with what you're connected to, the VPN server essentially, or whatever region you would like to play in. Just change the download region accordingly, and that'll be it. Steam will ask you to restart. Go ahead and restart it with a new region, and it will recognize you as if you're coming from that region, and that's basically it. That's how you can get easier lobbies, and that's how you can change regions in Call of Duty by using a VPN. And again, as far as how to get easier lobbies and whatnot, you just want to make sure that you're connecting to the countries where it's, sometime around morning or past midnight where most people are asleep. You'll be able to connect to these lobbies and, well, get more bots in general. Or maybe you don't want to play with bots and you just want to, maybe play with different people, a different server. Or if you have any ping issues and you want to connect to a VPN to perhaps try to solve it. Again, make sure that you're connected to the VPN server that is closest to the game server, and that's how you're going to shorten the gap between the VPN and the gaming server, and hopefully you'll be able to fix your lag issues as a result. Now, as far as which VPN to go for, you've got Express, Nord, and Surfshark. briefly speaking, I would say if you want to feel the safest, you want the biggest number of countries, and you're looking for the easiest and most reliable and consistent, go with Express. Again, you've got 105 countries at your disposal. But if 61 is enough, then you can go with Nord, because it's definitely the fastest VPN that you're going to be able to get thanks to the NordLynx protocol. If speed really matters to you, 61 countries are enough for you, and 6 simultaneous connections are also enough for you, unlike ExpressVPN's 8 simultaneous connections in 105 countries, then yeah, go with Nord. This is definitely the best well-rounded VPN that offers a bunch of bonus features for a reasonable price, and it performs very well, and it's still very consistent. But again, it just has 61 countries, so if that's a problem to you, then just go back to Express. Now, if you're looking for the best budget VPN that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost, while also keeping the features that you would normally get with more expensive VPNs, then Surfshark is definitely your best pick, especially if you're the type of person that would love to share their account with as many friends and family members as you would like, because Surfshark allows for an unlimited number of simultaneous connections with just one subscription. So really cool stuff. You still get all the features. You have 100 countries at your disposal, and again, you can share it with many people. Either way, all these VPNs will work remarkably well. My personal recommendation, or what I personally use, would be ExpressVPN, because again, it's very consistent, very reliable, super easy to use, 105 countries, and it's got the most strict no logs policy. I like to just go for that. That's enough for me, and I love the simplicity and speed of the application. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you end up getting any of them, just know exactly what you're going for, because out of curiosity, I did speak with Express, and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on the monthly plans rather than going with the yearly or 6-month plans, because the typical pattern, it seems like people think they're not going to need the VPN for more than a month, and that's why they get the monthly plan, but they end up needing it for more than a month, and they resubscribe to the $12.95 rate. So if you know you're not going to need the VPN for more than a month, by all means go for that. But if you know you're going to need it, you know it's a service you'll be using every day, if not more, and demand for VPNs keeps growing, then you probably want to go for something that saves you a little bit more money in the long term, especially with the discounts link below. It'll save you a little bit more money. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee either way in case you change your mind. So besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.